they ready?
Yeah, they're asking infections yet. Or why them was, I don't know if...
I see someone's army coming from... they're not more, they're other clans. Someone's coming in like 10 minutes. The army's still marching. So.
Who's that?
Don't know if I want to wait for them.
It depends who it is. If it's one of our... If it's one of our allies, I'd rather wait and be safe than rush, then we're screwed, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's one army, a Gandalf the Grey army, coming in 6 minutes. I'm not sure if that's just a Jordan army. There's another army coming in 20 minutes.
Why can I not see this?
I can see the dotted line. All these dotted lines coming into and out of the field.
I don't see them.
Oh. They're mainly on the left side.
Hello, Sylvain. I see an army leaving. Someone's army's leaving. Who's that? Lone Ranger. And who's this?
Armies, so I think that's a backup army. That must just be his main army, I think.
Well, I was going to ask Jordan to lead us in because this is in theory meant to be his siege. It's the South Army. I take it North's taken over because it's only the North that's on Discord. Right, fuck it. How long did you say that person's army was away?
There's a Gandalf the Grey coming in 5 minutes. 1 minute. There's a guy coming for 4. Zagwar from DWCA. He's got army coming in, but I don't know who. Like, he can always join the fight later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got an hour, so even if he comes in late, he might be good. Try not to have all our armies screwed. Right, what do you want to do then? Just lead the charge in and tell everyone to follow in after us, yeah? Want me to just tell people now, as soon as you see armies move?
Yeah. I'm happy to join first.
I would recommend sending in your beefy, but not as your main damage person in. Oh, there's Love Ranger there.
So you think going to send my main damage hero?
Well, I would say we want to probably try and keep our highest siege hero as fresh as possible.
I'm just gonna report.
Right.
Otherwise, if we fall back on Sunday army, everyone in these armies can get absolutely massacred.
Yeah.
We need to kill the low 40 first.
Right.
Okay. Let me know. I'm just gonna send everything in.
Yeah, I'm just checking.
Where do you want to go in?
Just 2 seconds. Law Ranger, are you ready? I know you're moving armies out. Are you ready to attack?
Yes, I am.
Cool. You're very quiet. Why is everyone quiet today? Right. Okay then. Let's...
Wait. 1 second. I think Prometheus moving an army in.
It's gonna take 20 minutes to get there. The guy that's moving here.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not waiting 20 minutes. We've just all got here.
He's recalling an army to his base 8 minutes.
That's fine.
He's Prometheus. Because if we don't have Prometheus,
he's on the right side. He's on the right side. His fort's called Erebor or something. Erebor. Okay, let's just call it out then. Let's just video a. Oh, hello, Jordan. Welcome. We were going to let you lead this charge. If you can hear us. But I'm just going to do a roll call really quickly. Hello everyone, welcome to the siege of Carnen Keep, led by Under the Misty Mountain. Today with us we have Danzo, Jordan Spoke, Lol Ranger, Marvin, myself, Scottish GP, Sylvain, Foreign and Vascares. We're just waiting for this. I think Jordan, I think since you're the South Army, if you can hear me, I think you should take the honours in leading the charge. And be the guinea pig. Oh, okay, everyone move in.
Yeah.
Didn't even give us a speech, you just read for it.
Ooh.
Gandalf.
Time to look home.
Who's going to be first in? That's the question. I've got someone here at 46 seconds. They're leading the charge. Whose is that? That's Pake. Looks like
No.
Maury's getting in before us.
There's some
Hey,
guy.
how fast is that army?
How
Jake is
small is that
doing
army?
that.
That's the question I ask.
His army's super quick.
Pig's got to go in there and fucking before anyone else is even to back him up.
Oh yeah, Prometheus
Yeah.
is here. Yeah. That's good. That makes a lot of confidence. He's a tier 4.
Yeah.
Right, let's find out.
Oh.
Will this army draw or get beaten? Let's find out what happens to Pig.
If he did, doesn't come up as a draw.
One.
It's spinning for me. Oh, is he
That's
drew?
his army.
Yeah, he gets a draw.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, it must be. He's not
I
even.
think he did.
It's not. It's that or he's dead. One or two.
Well, no armies died so far.
I think my armies are 13 seconds before they're in.
Did you guys just send everyone? All
Yeah,
of the
I've sent everything
Yeah.
in, but I've sent Dwellin in last, just so that way he doesn't take the majority of damage straight up. Okay, my armies are in.
Okay.
Two
seven
draws.
lines.
2 draws I've got. But pretty much the whole army's dead.
Whoa. We've only killed one of their armies.
Three of the armies,
Like, three of the armies are dead.
4 of my armies have went in. 2 of them that drew pretty much have no troops left.
It's doing great.
Okay, we've got 14 armies to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna recall Ergon because he's got no army left.
Well,
I'm gonna
yeah,
reinforce him.
my advice is if you've got any draws, just recall them back and send them back in.
Yeah. Most of my top 2 armies were good. So I'll send them back in, but
Oh wow, my Dwellin lost.
really?
Yeah, he got smashed.
Yep. No.
Wow, so there's a Gimli army there level 40 and it just wiped out my whole army that had tier 4 troops.
Jay.
We've only got 7 left. So it's during. We've only got 7 left.
Just to let you know, I don't know who's got in that Gimli, but that Gimli army's got maxed out Master 4s, there were 1800 troops left, 600 tier 3 Ram Riders, and tier 3 Guardians, 1200 left. He just wiped out my army that had tier 4 troops. That's not good. That's not a good sign. That's quite worrying.
Yeah, recall it and reinforce.
I didn't even recall it. He lost. He's lost all his troops. All my
Yeah.
troops are dead. I've got.
Reinforce the army.
Yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah, he's even got a stamina cooldown. Oh, bring that back. I don't want that many for him. I want all of them. Okay, another 1300 tier 4 troops. He's getting maxed out again. I don't know how long they've got to
that's
take.
right.
How long they got to take to come
We've
in?
got this. There's like 4 armies left.
15 minutes for they restack.
I got 2 draws so far. 3 armies. Oh, went down.
All my armies are in draw at the moment.
All my armies are dead. Fucking hell.
My base draw.
All my armies just got smashed. Right. I've not got any more reinforcement
One army
troops.
left.
I didn't expect that.
Reinforcing a bunch of my armies.
I'm
We're holding the fort.
reinforcing 2 of my armies. I can't reinforce Aragon. I've got no troops to reinforce them with.
Okay.
The troop. It's okay, man. Just the fort. Just a keep.
Yeah, keeps down. Armies are dead. We've now got to do
Yeah,
12
yeah.
million.
Now is the time I can deal my 1 million damage.
I'm still in draw for a long time.
Recall your unit. Recall.
Yeah, don't stay in draws. Do not stay in draws. You lose more troops for no reason.
Okay.
Okay, so my Aragon army is dead. I don't have any troops to reinforce them because I didn't expect my tier 4 army to get wiped out. So my tier 4 army has just took all my troops from my base. It was on backup to reinforce that whole army. So I've went from 5 armies down to 4, and two of the armies aren't even close to full, and one of them's just slightly damaged.
Are you guys reinforcing your arms before attacking again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
reinforced all I can. So I've got a full tier 4 army refresh coming in. And I've got a Gandalf, half an army refresh,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Because if you're sending in armies that are decimated, you're just wasting your stamina. So just spend the 10-15 minutes reinforce them and then go all in afterwards.
Know what? Can I do
I'm just
this?
checking how long it's gonna take for me to reinforce. I don't think I'm gonna be able because it's too far from my main fortress.
Okay, because we've got 55 minutes.
Right.
Bit of time.
I'm doing something dodgy, but I don't know if it'll work. I've just kicked Aragon out the keep, and I'm bringing in the elf dude who's got 20k army, but he's going to be 49 minutes away, so you might not do anything, but at least gives us a backup army in case we need it.
Yeah, no, that's not a bad idea.
My keep's too far away. Mind you, I could probably send these. No, I can't, they're too far. I was going to say, I could probably send these armies in from my base, but it's out of range. Okay, what's the damage done, guys? What do we have?
Less than 1 million.
Okay, we're down to we're under 11 million now, so keep going, keep pushing. Does anyone
Yeah,
not
got
have
it.
any armies?
There you go. Much siege right left on Solomon. To 89k siege. Don't reinforce them as well. I think I will. As well.
Well, are you quite lucky you can reinforce? But the thing is, it's hard to reinforce because tier 4 troops take 5 hours to conscript as well.
Yeah.
It's stupid. It's like the most strong. I understand they're the most powerful troops, but they can't be that powerful. They get wiped out when I've got bloody tier 3 armies that haven't been wiped out, and this guy goes in last, but all the other armies are dead and gets wiped out by Gimli.
But it's just luck. If your army goes in against a fresh enemy army, that's when you get wiped out. But if you go in after someone else who's taken the army down to like a quarter, you basically take no damage. So you just it doesn't matter if you go in at the end. If you go in the end against a fresh army, you're still gonna get wiped.
No, I understand that, but what I don't understand is, right, he didn't even have like 100 troops left, he had 0.
Jeez, yeah.
He got wiped out.
All my army getting reinforced. I'll be back on in 5 minutes.
Right, we're almost, so we're
It's gonna
10.3.
take 2 minutes to get here.
Unless we run out of stamina, as in everybody, this keeps us up. We're going to be the first clan or fellowship to take this level siege. Which really shows up Rohan, because Rohan failed at a level 35 twice. They've not went back to it, they've actually abandoned it. And now we're taking level 40.
How did they fail? Like that's just...
Well, you need to
They
remember.
don't understand reinforcements or anything like.
Well, you need to remember that Rohan's highest clans, Corsairs, have only got 378k power.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So a lot of them will probably be what, tier 2, maybe tier 1 troops maybe, or maybe even some tier 3s, you don't know.
Yeah.
I've just checked my damage off of the Bjornings. They do 100k siege damage every single attack with like the shittest commander. So if you get a chance for the next time, get a Bjorning camp.
How have you got a
Yeah,
Bjornen camp?
Say again.
How have you got a Bjornen camp?
I just went to Mirkwood and captured one.
Oh, right, did you go that way down?
200 tile.
Yeah, I'm going for one as well. I'm setting up ready.
I'm real.
I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link to where mine is. There's loads around there, not too far away.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm really hoping I can build a full like, maximum tier 4 only army. 'Cause I want to see what the siege damage it can do. But that'll probably take me about 10 years to do with how long it takes to build them.
The season will end just as you get the army.
Well, they're the elite troops for the dwarfs. They're supposed to be the toughest infantry unit in the game. The Iron Dwarfs. They might be the strongest one. So
What's your skill set on dwelling? Do you go decision?
my dwelling is at the moment he's 15 experienced warrior to do boost his damage up. 5 out of 15 for magician at the moment because I'm working on Durin's Blood to get my whirlwind up because that's meant to be the most powerful ability in the game against armies.
because I've gone 15 out of 15 musician
Right.
and maxed out revolution level-headed, and 15 out of 15 warrior of lonely mountain.
Yeah.
Warrior of
Because
Lonely
I'm pure
Mountain?
defensive.
What's Warrior of Lonely Mountain?
Minus 15% physical damage and minus 50% burn damage.
I've not got that yet. I've not gotten to level 5 yet.
Okay.
Slowly working there to get him, but I've not got him there yet. But the thing is, Durin's Blood, so you see that whole reign of Durin's Blood, if you get that all in Whirlwind, from what I've been reading online, apparently that's one of the most deadliest combinations you can get against armies from a hero. There was somebody has like the elf, see the golden elf leader, there's a video in the golden elf leader that has that whirlwind ability. And he says, with that whirlwind ability as well maxed out only, without Durin's Blood and that on top of it, the guy was doing 86k damage, his hero was doing 86k damage alone in fights against troops.
Maybe I'll try. Yeah. But the problem is your troops, like, die a lot.
Yeah, but the thing
It's
is,
a matter of what damage.
the way I'm building Dwalin is, so my theory with Dwalin is, I want him to be like my offensive, kind of like my grass cannon, and I want my Balin, who at that, so my Aragorn I'm building defensive, so I'm going full defensive with Aragorn, and my Balin, or Balin, or how do you say his name, what I'm planning on doing with him is, if I can get his points up, I've written down to try to make him as tanky and be my main kind of bulk army, if that makes sense. So I've got 15 out of 15 for Lord of Moria with him, and I've also got Durin's Blood with him to try and do some damage as well. I've went down the route of trying to do the healing route first with him, like not healing, but try and make my armies last as long with him until Dwalin comes in and just wipes him out. Didn't work, obviously.
Yeah, I've just gone fully I guess I've just gone fully defensive for all my armies.
To be honest, I might try that and reset him and see what it does.
Well, but your army might be better for wars. I just kind of...
I don't know, like my army got wiped out in the first waves. I want to have a look. The most important thing for me is we try and get just enough. If we can make it, because we're the bulk of the Erebor forces, right? There's no lying about it. We are the biggest clan. But my fear is if we can build a strong army, if we can take level 40 troops, we can hold off the elves, I think. Because by the looks of the map, if you look at the map still, it looks like the elves have done the wrong thing and attacked the fucking bot clan of Angmar. Because all it seems to be every time I come on this is Angmar has went to war with someone. So they're having fights. So I think the elves are kind of having a bit of a hard time trying to just wipe them out.
Yeah.
How long has my Dwalin got toys reinforced?
Maybe we should
5
maybe
minutes.
we should take back Eastern Ered.
Don't say that on video. We are not attacking our lovely elfin people. We have no plans to attack you guys. Don't attack us first. I still think we should go with the plan of...
We're gonna go down.
Yeah, I think we should go to Dorwyn first. I think that should still be the plan. Because that gives us route into Rune. And then I think... I was looking at something the other day. I was thinking what we could do is, right, because I think Brightwood, what's that, level 45 again? Rivered Gardens, sorry. Mind you, Rivered Gardens Keep kind of goes in line with our North Keep, just saying that name-wise. But I was thinking if we go Dorwyn, right, we could then go down one more to Ashen, move into Dargorlad Keep, then move up to Brownsland Keep, or even if you skip Brownsland and go straight to that one, what's it called? No, yeah, Brownsland Keep, sorry. Or you could go, there's another 8x8, what is it? Or you could even go Muley Keep. So you could go down that whole way, cut off Mordor, because Mordor doesn't threaten us in any way, shape or form. Cut them off, work our way towards Rohan, so then we can either go in, even if we take Brownlands Keep, because that should be easy, it's only for level 35. Take Brownlands Keep, that gives us a route and a closer route into the ring if need be. But also means that if the elves go in, we can try and build a relationship with Rohan to try and convince Rohan to attack the elves with us if need be. Or could the end game is to capture 3 capital cities, right? If we take the bottom bits, we can move in against Mordor, take their capital city, take Rune, that's 2. I don't know if your own capital city counts as 1, but I'm assuming it's not. Then we just move in against Rohan, and that's 3.
By the way, I'm already building a way to Rohan's Keep. So we are getting close to it. Very close.
Hey, what are you?
Just be careful you don't start a war though, because you don't want Rohan starting a war with us and the elves thinking we don't want to come across as the aggressive faction. Because if we do that, we're screwed, because the elves are just turning us to try and kill us off before we get too aggressive. What I would rather do is let's build our path so we have a path into the lands if we need to. And after we've got our lands built in, because every time we take a keep we're increasing the power of the whole faction now. So our faction gets stronger the more we build. And if we take that whole bottom socket, we can then, we're not fighting with the elves to get into Hingway, we're already there.
I will make a road, but we will not advance against them.
Yeah, could just be careful, because Rohan, when you actually look at the politics, right, in this map, if you notice in the world chat, the Rohan people are quite chatty, like they're quite well at keeping the peace, if that makes sense. I think if anyone's to be watched, it's Gondor, because Gondor took the weirdest route ever to go and attack a keep, which is like 2 or 3 zones away from where they start. So I don't know what Gondor's doing. I don't know if they're planning attacking Isengard or I don't know what they're doing.
The Gondor, the blue guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they might be going for Isengard.
Must be going somewhere.
How low in it?
I think they took that one. They took that one because the one that they skipped past is too strong. It's the level 40, so they went for the level 25 because it's easy.
But they've got a bigger... but that can't be too strong though, because they've got a bigger clan fellowship than ours. They're the second biggest fellowship.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're very good at getting people to do stuff.
Yeah, true. Well, the thing is, it's obvious that Riot and Jedi are allied. Riot and Jedi, the Elven Jedi. Because it seems every attack that they're doing, Riot's doing, Jedi's doing it with them. So that's something I've noticed quite a lot. But no, I think, unless you guys have got a different view, I would say we should go for Doran's Wood. Then that bottom one, which is Ashen Plains. Then Dragonhold.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm building a fortress towards the Carnen Keep now. So.
And then Brownsland. And then Brownsland, we can go from Brownsland into Doldor, or we can even, to rub it in their face, probably take the Undeep's Keep if we need to rub it in the face. Take the keep that Rohan failed on. Was it Easternet they failed on? But if we do that, that gives us access to Rune's capital plains, Mordor's capital plains, and in reality, we could even move down to Gondor from Brownsland. From Dalgor Keep, after we take Mordor. So we've got you've got a chance of 3 keeps if you can fight the strongest faction, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Do you know taking Greater Rune up to this so we can take Kindland, Rune's capital?
No, because I don't think you can take the capitals yet. I think they're all under protection. So I think what we were talking of, unless you've got a different view, but what I think we were talking about doing was, instead of going for Rune, because I think Rune's even more stronger than this, is that right? Yeah, that's got 30 armies. We're thinking of going to Dorwyn next, that's a 35. Then go down to Ashen, because then Dorwyn gives us a straight route into Rune, its capital land. Ashen Plains, which gives us a route into Mordor. Then we take Dagorlad Keep, which seals Mordor off, so all Mordor can do is either attack us, and they can't do it because they've not got strong enough force, or they go for Gondor. Who's left? Then we go.
That makes sense. I'll work down with Vass and just try and carve our way down there as well, just to help with stamina.
Yeah, I think it's just if we just whack the. Okay, all my armies are buffed now, apart from Hingway Sun's got to send them all in. I think if we do that, we're not declaring war on them, but we're still gathering massive power lands. but also giving us access to Rohan if we need it. I don't think we would want to declare war on the good guys, to be honest. Rune, Mordor, and the Ring without having to actually trigger the elves. And the more keeps we do, the more power we give our rest of our faction, which I think needs it, because we've got a lot of weak people in our faction.
Yeah, it makes sense. But we've only got like 3.5 million left to siege, so we're definitely going to do this.
Yeah, well, I've just set my big armies in. I think my Dwalin, welcome back. I think my Dwalin, he's got 88k, so and he's full stamina pretty much, so we'll be fine. 40 minutes. This is actually easier than the 35 one. Means we've got more people.
We have like 4 times the army.
Yeah, true.
I was going to say there's about 5 times as many people.
Yeah, exactly.
At least we took it. Mind you, the person who's going to be leading this army against Carnen was Jacoby, and he's not here. So when he comes on tonight, he's going to be very happy, because I think when we first started talking about our battle plans and what we're going to take, the first one I think he asked for was Carnen, wasn't it? That was the one he really wanted to take.
Yeah.
So this is for you, boss.
Nice.
When will we attack Rune?
As in the Rune City, the actual capital of Rune.
Great Rune.
Or Greater Rune. I think we'll attack. So unless you guys have got a different view, I would say we attack Greater Rune after we've set ourselves up with land. As soon as we take Brownland Keep, we then decide where we want to go. Because the thing I'm a bit nervous of is as soon as we attack Rune, as in Rune lands, that bot army will trigger to attack us, and they'll start attacking control points. Like, I've seen some people's forts on the elves have been actually damaged and almost destroyed. So I don't know if it's best maybe to try go in from Doroswind and ignore Rune for now. And that way it gives us that kind of, we've not ticked off the bot army until we need to, and then we just wipe the bot army out in one swoop. Because
I think we avoid bot army till we're ready to actually completely wipe them out.
if we ignore if we ignore Rune, right, and we take Doroswind, that gives us a route into Hills of Rune Keep, which is a 25 keep. We can probably take that in one army now. And Kinland Keep. So Kinland Castle, sorry. So you can actually attack both sides just by one tile. It just makes it an easier route in. Unless anyone's dying to take Greater Rune, it's up to you guys.
I prepared that, so you guys can decide when we're ready.
Well, it's the whole thing with our guild is we've always said if someone's dying to take it, add it to the guild list, and no doubt we'll take it at some point. So if you want us to add as a target, we can. We want to refresh the targets after this. This is the last target of the initial batch.
I would prefer that everyone can take a hiring camp, so we can power up everyone.
Take what, sorry?
So, like
hiring
the
camp.
Yeah.
What's that? Where's that about, sorry?
In Mirkwood.
Like
there
birds or the bears and stuff like that.
Oh, right, okay. Well, we can. See, the thing is, I would like to avoid Mirkwoods as possible, because it's, to me, Mirkwoods, that one, to me that's like the most logical sense where the elves will go to try and see, do not join their lands together, if that makes sense. But the thing is, what's concerning me is, the elves haven't went for any strong keeps yet. If you notice, every keep they've taken's been quite weak.
Oh, we're about to take down the keep.
Yeah, 40k.
40k left.
This is it. Good job, guys. Well done.